E3 2019 pretty much kicks off Sunday, June 9th. We're looking forward to it as always. We'll be there, we'll be making videos, but we want to have fun right now and make some crazy predictions. So here are 10 E3 announcements that would totally freak us out. Starting off with number 10, we'd love to see an awesome Capcom reveal. These dudes have been on fire lately, from Monster Hunter World, Devil May Cry 5, and Resident Evil 2, among many others before that, but they could totally keep that momentum going with a new, big fan-pleasing announcement. On the one hand, I would really love a completely new IP, a whole new thing, but imagine if Capcom came out swinging with like a tease for the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis remake. Or, okay, let me get crazy here. What about a Dino Crisis remake? Probably not in a million years, because Dino Crisis never really blew Capcom's doors down like Resident Evil did, but hey, a girl can dream, right? Honestly, Capcom has so many beloved franchises under their belt, they have the potential to surprise from multiple angles. I expect only like one big thing from them this year. It does seem like they want to focus on promoting the Monster Hunter World expansion, but hey, who knows? They have the kick-ass Resident Evil graphics engine, and Capcom has publicly stated that they are working on multiple projects with that game engine. Their momentum has been great, and I just hope it keeps going here. Now, number 9, another surprise would be Pikmin 4. Remember Pikmin 4? You probably forgot, but yeah, that was a thing. It was confirmed to be in development by Shigeru Miyamoto himself, who said that it was well along in development in July 2015. We've gotten little updates of like, yeah, it's still being worked on in 2016 and 2017, but it's really been pretty radio silent. I mean, what happened to this game? This could be a nice freaking surprise if it did make a comeback. I know a certain group of Nintendo fans out there that would really freak out about this one. Or you know what? Since we're giving Nintendo fans some love, imagine they really surprise us with something new, or insert any other Nintendo sequel you want. A new F-Zero maybe? A Paper Mario? Something weird? The ball is in their court with a Nintendo Direct, so let's see what they got. But moving on to number 8, to go on more of a cynical side here, let's talk about Konami for a second. They still own and have control of the Metal Gear Solid brand, despite the fallout with series creator Hideo Kojima, who has went on to create Death Stranding. So, look at it this way. Konami owns Metal Gear. They have expressed interest in continuing the games further. What if we got an announcement of a new Metal Gear game? Now, this would freak people out, maybe in a different way. There will be plenty of people that will be totally fine and happy. New Metal Gear Solid game, yay! But then there's the people like me, the really pissy hardcore fans that'll never be satisfied. I mean, a Metal Gear game without its creator is something I would freak out about because it's something I really don't want. I'd be willing to give it a try because I try everything, part of it is my job, but it would be a crazy world if we got an announcement of a new Metal Gear Solid game in 2019 without Hideo Kojima. Could you even imagine? Sorry, I don't mean to give you nightmares. Let's move on to number 7 and talk about Final Fantasy VII. The Final Fantasy VII remake has become a bit of a meme, but we would totally freak out if we got a surprise release date announcement with bonus points if it's sooner than expected. That is kind of a fantasy, but that's part of what this video is. Perfect world, of course. But it would be pretty awesome to have a new trailer or a nice full gameplay demo with it culminating in a sweet release date. 7 has become yet another Final Fantasy game to be announced and go dark for what feels like years and years, only to sort of rise from the ashes. I mean, we already got a glimpse from a recent PlayStation State of Play video, but we're hoping PlayStation has another one closer to E3 where we get more, or maybe at Square Enix's E3 event itself. I don't know. Maybe we just get a good look at Sephiroth, or a full breakdown of how the hell the game actually really plays, and maybe they'll bring up the fact that they are still releasing this in episodic chunks. If that's still happening, they said it was, but who knows? I don't know. Give me that release date. With number 6, we're looking forward to what PlayStation is announcing leading up to at E3, but they won't have a traditional press conference or a presence, like I said earlier. They're not at E3 at all, so that leaves the ball in Microsoft's court, and they could potentially do a lot. They've been waving around that big bad next-gen console, teasing it. Maybe now will be the time they finally announce the next Xbox. Maybe pre-orders? Or too soon? Who knows? I don't know. I mean, we got the Xbox One the same year it was announced, so I don't think expecting the new Xbox this year is that far-fetched. Also, Microsoft did take the time last year at their conference to tell us about all of the studios that they bought up, so this E3 could be huge for exclusive games, even just teases. I'm not expecting a gameplay trailer for every single game that these studios are working on, but it would be cool if we just got little glimpses. Maybe we get to see the rumored Fable reboot that Playground Games is working on that's been hinted. I know I'd be really freaking hyped to see that. Maybe we'll just learn more about Microsoft's Project xCloud, the service that's supposedly going to allow you to play console-quality games on a device of your choice, their streaming service stuff. I don't know. What we're all probably most excited for this year is more info on Halo Infinite and maybe even a gameplay reveal. The ball, like I said, is in Microsoft's court this year, so let's see what they do with it. Now, next at number 5, a Cyberpunk 2077 release date would be really nice, right? Think about how much people would freak out. People are always salivating for any little bit of info on CD Projekt Red's next game, us included, and a release date would be a really good way to keep the hype momentum going, especially considering, it's still kind of up in the air right now. We know Cyberpunk 2077 will be at E3, we just don't know quite to what extent. There's a behind closed doors thing, but there's also a public booth on the show floor. This is pretty big for them considering previous years and previous games. Seems like anything can happen, and a release date would just really make a bigger splash for us. Who knows? Over at number 4, let's talk about the new Batman game, or Rocksteady's game, or Warner Brothers DC game, whoever the hell is making it. There have been rumors and murmurs and guesses as to what the next Arkham-style game is, to the point where everything has been thrown at the wall and nothing has really stuck. A Superman game? Rocksteady said no. Then there were really early rumors of a Silver Age game, then just another Batman Arkham sequel somehow, then a spin-off Justice League game, or a bigger Arkhamverse game involving all of the other members of the Bat family with some co-op, or maybe a Court of Owls game. What's up, Batman fans? Just rumors like crazy. We don't know. Hey, whatever the hell it is, it's long overdue. There's likely been a team, be it Rocksteady or someone else, working on something, and at the very least, it might be time for a tease or a logo reveal at the very least. Me personally, I'd take anything, especially if it's directly from Rocksteady. Their track record is good, and if they made another Batman game, cool. I thought Arkham Knight was a good place for them to end and try something new, but if they're gonna go deeper, at least Rocksteady is the group to do it. Still, I thought a Superman game could have been awesome, but they publicly denied they were making that. So hopefully we just find out what the deal is in general in the next few weeks. Now, coming down to number 3, the next thing we're really hoping that we can get more information on is that Harry Potter RPG that leaked a few months back. You know, that one that's like a full-blown RPG where you create your own wizard and you attend Hogwarts, basically the Harry Potter game we've all been waiting for? That leak is actually the only time we've ever heard about this game, but it looked pretty legit. So there's nothing really else to go on here. I'm pretty sure that cell phone footage leaked from someone was like part of a focus test at a mall or something. Either way, the footage looked, like I said, insanely legit, and it's safe to assume that we're going to see more of it at E3. Warner Brothers will be putting it out, and they usually have a pretty big booth on the show floor at E3, and seeing that Mortal Kombat 11 is already out, it would make sense for Harry Potter to be the next big game they need to showcase at their event. Even if it isn't out this year, I just want to know that this game officially exists, and I need to see more of it. It could be the next big AAA big budget adventure and could make up for some of the Harry Potter hype that fizzled out for me after Crimes of Grindelwald, honestly. Gaming could be the new place for the Harry Potter universe, the place it could use, and we'd really love to see that happen with this. Now down at number 2, something I really want to talk about. A new Splinter Cell game. Come on already. I've gone on record saying this before, but I want this to be solidified now. I, Jake Baldino, am plotting the ultimate Splinter Cell reveal. You guys can call me. Here it is. So it's one of the big stage events. Maybe it's Microsoft, or maybe they save it for their own Ubisoft thing. I don't know. Whatever. The previous bit ends, and then the lights go down. Completely dark room. Then you hear a radio blip. Bloop. Fisher, can you read me? Then wing! The night vision goggles sound, the crowd cheers, everybody freaks out, it's Lambert's voice, the logo appears, Splinter Cell Rising, or whatever, some crap, I don't know. It lingers on the logo and you think it's wrapping up until another radio blip and you hear a voice say, Lambert, I'm here. Boom! It's Michael Ironside's voice marking his return to the Sam Fisher character, freaking us all out. The crowd goes wild, everyone in the room poops their pants, it smells horrible, but the hype is real, and I really hope this happens one day. I'm just gonna keep bringing it up every year in a video until it does. But now, finally, at number 1, let's get really wishful thinking here for some PC gaming stuff. What about a surprise Valve announcement? Imagine a Portal 3, Left 4 Dead 3, or more likely, something else entirely. I'm not bringing up Half-Life 3 because it's not happening, even though I just brought it up. But hey, Valve has hired game makers. People have been guessing they're slowly getting back into the game. I don't know. They did try it with Artifact, that digital card game. It didn't exactly take off, but maybe they're prioritizing a bigger project. Or nothing at all. I don't know. Maybe they're busy making a VR game for the new Index, or maybe just one little thing. Who knows? Nothing. I don't know. Valve is weird like that. They're the biggest wild card. We could have went for something really crazy and out there here that would freak us out, like Rockstar announcing Grand Theft Auto 6 on a live stage or something, but come on. Valve at least could be somewhat realistic. As much as I love an idea of a Left 4 Dead 3, I imagine them showing off some new experimental experience or something like that. I'm ready for some innovation, and if Valve would bring it, I would have it. Who knows though? Like I said, they're a big wild card, so that's why we have them at number 1. But those are 10 E3 announcements that, maybe won't happen, but if they do, they would really freak us out. From surprise release dates, these are our things that we're really hoping to see, even if they're kind of unrealistic. But unrealistic or not, we want to know what you guys think in the comments. Like, what are you looking forward to from this E3? If you could have any announcement ever, what would it be? Also, if Rocksteady isn't making a Batman game, what kind of game would you want them to make? Let's talk about anything E3 2019 down in the comments. We'll be down there talking to you guys as much as possible. But if you enjoyed this video, feel free to click the like button and subscribe if you're new, because we put out videos every single day. But hey, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.